see my boys. Where's the maid dress? I haven't forgotten. I'm just really busy and really tired. And guys, I'm chalked up right now. I'm chalked up right now. I can't wait to just do a little stream today. Stop playing my music. I'm chalked up to shit. Hello, my lovely little viewers. How are you? It's me, Big Fat Jim. Big Fat Jimbo. He's here. I don't know if this is going to be a video today. We're gonna work it out. Today I'm reading fan fiction. That's the meme. I'm gonna read out some subby wubby doodahs. How's your day out of 10? Go on, give me a little out of 10. Sorry it's a late stream, by the way. Scholar Tubler Fleebledy, thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months. Ace Little, thank you for the prime. Karina, thank you for the tier 1. Isaac Cat, thank you for the tier 1. It's Becky, thank you for the prime. Sarah the Squirrel, thank you for the prime. Yeah, absolutely. Disco Strangler, Booshak, Jesse B, Swissy Lovejoy, Lavender Haze, Elon Standby, Lozboz, 1010, Samantha. Thank you guys for all of the subs. I appreciate you a lot. Rayfire, Golden Gothic, Claw Freak, Impic, 7KB1, K Maya. First stream, what did you say? Sorry, I missed that. My chat's going so fast because I'm really famous. And my fly's undone. No. What, do you like my shirt? Don't read them, what do you mean? Everyone is, like, being really weird about this stream. Like, my tweet got a lot of likes. We're just reading some, like, stories that people have put me in. So, like, what's the deal? And, like, I got this thing called Smut Up. But, like, smut... Isn't that, like, a type of food? So, Kit is messaging me. James, please don't. What do you mean? Alright, well, we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, I'm gonna do my YouTube intro. Today I'm reading fanfictions. I actually don't know if I'm gonna make this into a YouTube video, because I'm pretty sure fanfictions are just, like, stories that people put me in. Why am I even doing an intro? I don't even... Ashton, thank you for the prime. Rowan, thank you for the tier 1. The Cassette Taste, thank you for the prime. Flora is phobic, thank you for the raid. Benny, Sage, River Buzz, Mads Does Cry, Samantha. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You're gonna make me cream. I'm joking. Right. Yeah. If this is a video, however, subscribe. Click my little red button. Makes me feel nice. Give me money. Right, we're gonna do it. Hey, YouTube, what's this? You're gonna be in the history. I'm gonna be in history. I love this channel. Subscribe. Oh, sussy doggos. Thank you so much. Everyone, don't redeem posture checks. Red Panda, thank you for the prime. Trash Can was taken. Thank you for the tier 1. It's a Febs. Ray Middleton!
James has
That's the
made
wrong one.
another
That's the wrong. Sorry,
banger.
that was the wrong one.
Thanks for the
Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I really do appreciate it. Hi, Me Hope. Thank you for the tier 1. It's Febs. Ashton. I think I've read you all out. Am I right? Candy Can? Thank you. So yeah, I reckon, you know, it's a late stream. Let's cut right into the content. This one's called Cinnamon in My Teeth. Predictions. I think this one's gonna be about eating a little cinnamon bun. Maybe they like, oh, maybe they've like described a mukbang. Should we get into it? This should work, right? Is that good? I might have to like make me a little smaller. There we go. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. No? No? Okay. Okay, cool. What do you mean? What's wrong with AO3? Alright, let's read it out. Summary, he grabbed the cinnamon and without warning threw some in your... Threw some in your mouth. Soft kink collection. What?
King, I just binged all your videos and I wanted to say you look like Ross
Soft.
McDonald from the 1975
Thank
and I've
you.
thought that since 2020
Fish,
LMAO.
Vicky Joyce, thank you for the... Guys, soft kink. We're gonna... James, what the hell? Okay, I'll do a voice. James, what the hell? You laughed as James playfully chased you around the kitchen. Ooh, with an open container of cinnamon in his hand. You two were doing a baking stream on his Twitch channel making cinnamon. Now, for one, I'd never make content with anyone that I would then chase with cinnamon, other than Ash. Eventually, James stopped chasing you and started taking baking seriously. Would never happen. Is this fucking about baking with James? So he put the dough in a swirl. What happens if we don't? He asked. If you didn't, then you just have a cinnamon block. Oh, I'm funny. Guys, I'm funny. Tell me I'm funny. Tell me I'm funny. Leave a sub. Black killed the cat. Thank you for the prime. Cousin, thank you for the prime. Emmett the Sprout, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for the money. Keep calling me funny. You started laughing because you were thinking of James doing the cinnamon challenge. Well, you want me to choke? Why are you laughing? He got all concerned because you couldn't speak. You were interrupted by laughing. Oh my god, just write it down. He acted annoyed even though he was holding back laughter. Oh, you know me. Rage. Rageful. You wrote down the word cinnamon challenge, but it was all shaky because of your giggling. Okay, fine, I'll do it. He grabbed the cinnamon and without warning threw some in your mouth. Guys. First of all, that is technically assault. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't throw cinnamon in any of your mouths, ever. I wouldn't... okay. James, he started dying of laughter. He looked as if he was doing the cinnamon challenge instead of you. You bitch. Am I the bitch? I'm the bitch. You then started chasing him around with a towel, attempting to hit him with it. James tripped over something and fell over. Soon following him to the ground was you. The two of you stopped laughing after a while, and you kissed him. And where was my opinion? Where was my consent? Is this what fanfiction is? I thought it was gonna be like a Reddit stream. I thought I was just gonna read some content. I thought I was just gonna read a few nice things. Abstract, thank you for the prime. I guess money helps. Useless Beach, thank you for the prime. That's what they called me. Grey is cool, thank you. Needless to say, the fans loved it. Who? Do you love this? Huh? You, at home, do you love this? You like reading how many? This has 190. Who's read this? It was out there. It came out in April. That's May. It came out in May. Who read this? Who was one of the 100 motherfuckers that read this? Out yourselves. Out yourselves. You've read it. Ban them. Okay. Right. Let's have a look here. This one's called Teenage Dream. California Girl. That's not Teenage Dream. What's Teenage Dream? What is Teenage Dream? I swear that's yes/no and James. What's yes/no? What does that mean? YN. What does YN mean? Your name. Right. Okay. So what this is motherfuckers. This has 300 reads. Okay. So people read this to be the other person in the story. What? What the fuck? Guys, on the NHS, you can sign up for therapy. I'm just a man on the internet making... Alright, you know what? Let's go in. Let's just do it. Let's you know what? We're here. It's late. We're gonna get into some reading. Your name and James had been the best of friends ever since we were not. Ray, thank you for the 5 stars. I need it right now.
James has made
Davis,
another
thank you.
banger.
Rowan Moss, thank you. Cabot Confused, that's the bubble. Thank you, guys. You've been the best of friends ever since James moved from his hometown of Switzerland. Motherfucker, hometown of Switzerland. I lived in Switzerland until I was 1 year of age. 1 year of age, even. To start a new life in England, as he settles in the same uni as her. Little did your name know, James had actually had feelings for her. Ever since I was in England, motherfucker, ever since I was one, and I was like, yeah, you're kind of like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What, I just saw you as a baby, I was like, goo goo gaga, you're fit. Is that what I did? Okay, this is a blurb. We need to just get into... This is a viv of it? James was in the... Wait, replace your name with what? What should I replace your name with? Someone said replace your name with something else. What? Obama. You. You want me to replace it with you? No, motherfucker. I'm not gonna say you. I'm not gonna say you. Because, like, and someone was like, please refer to us as your name. No, motherfucker. Read this on your own fucking... Ash. Okay, we'll do Ash. James was in his first year of university, adjusting to the new life he'd now live in the country of England. Motherfucker, this guy really thought I was in Switzerland till I was an adult, man. You think I'd speak English this well? You think I'd have this grasp of the English language if I had only just moved here? So getting a fresh start was... thank you, Bagel Queen, for the raid. Breadlove, thank you for the prime. So getting a fresh start was necessary to help aid him in his time of need. I wasn't dying, but ever since he's moved to this new university, he's had his eye glued onto this one beautiful person. You were really smart, kind, and been James's friend over 5 months now, as he classed you one of his best friends. You were really smart, kind, and smoking hot. He was headed to one of his classes, his last one for the day, until he saw you run up to him, your binders in hand, nearly tripping over your feet in the process as you went to the brunette. The brunette? Motherfucker. Do I look brunette? Do I look... Cherry, thank you for the prime. Atlas Flares, thank you for the prime. Hey, your name, how are you? James asked, as turned and saw your smile toward him. Oh, I'm okay. Just wanted to see if you wanted to get ice cream after our last lecture. That is, if you want to, James, you asked, watching his face contort into somewhat confused. Oh, yes. That thing that my face does. Contorts into something confused, like I'm just eating a lemon. Okay. James rubbed his neck before looking up at you. You assumed that he'd be too busy, judging by his expression, but when he was about to speak, you thought otherwise. Yeah, sure. I'm free. Maybe I have to study in the library first, but I can come with you after. Your name? James answered as you looked at him, your binders still in hand, as you felt a smile form. Oh, this is mad. Sure, sounds like a plan, James. See you after then, you asked, as you saw James's lanky figure ease up. Lanky? You think I'm lanky? Alright, are we gonna have to do the spin? We're gonna have to do the... Lanky, but I'm packing a dump truck! Lanky! Lanky? Come on! Lanky! I understand you want to be nice, but lanky! How do I even fight? People are saying read the comments. Do we not have to read the actual thing first? Oh, God. Yeah, definitely. By your name, James spoke before you turned on your heel and went in the opposite direction of him, whereas James set off in the direction of the library. Something that would have never happened, by the way. Motherfucker, I was never in the library. His feet padded on the campus flooring as his eyes scanned the open space of the library since it was an add-on from the actual lecture halls. Once he found it, he started walking up there and soon found himself standing outside of the library, the glass doors freshly cleaned, to see the contents of the library inside. He saw that it was pretty quiet since there was only like a handful of people dotted around inside, blah, 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 blah. This is boring. Okay, when he found it, oh my god, this is so... Yeah, this is boring. He got up over the chair and realized that he hadn't gotten a book to read. He pulled out the book and placed it down before zipping his backpack up and replacing it so it rubbed against the oak chair leg once again. He pulled his Spanish book out, despite knowing the language pretty well. You fucking know it, Chief. Sí. Verdad. Verdad. Yeah. Wait, what? So he opened the book up and skimmed the pages until he got to the conversing section, as he always messed up in that area when he practices speaking to anyone. What do you mean? I was good at the speaking. ¿Quieres café o té? James spoke, reading it out in a quiet tone. Okay. ¿Quieres café o té? James spoke, reading it out in a quiet tone and kept repeating it so it would stick in his mind. After a minute of repeated attempts to nail the accents, James facepalmed. Ha ha ha! Beep! Ah, silly! James flicked through the pages of the book until he got to the back where his notes were Just as he was immersed in his Spanish knowledge, he never noticed your name entering the library. And as you were picking out a book that you'd need for your own lecture, you just so happened to see James there. You fucking freak. Why are you following me to the library? You contemplated going to him because you didn't want to disturb him, as it clearly looked like he was busy reading whatever book he had in his possession, and you didn't want to ruin it. Good. But you decided to surprise him. Bad. So you came up to your tall brunette friend. Brunette. Am I brunette? Am I brunette? Am I brunette? My hair is black. What do you mean, brunette? My hair is black. Brunette? Have I been a brunette king this entire time? I'm a brunette. I'm a brunette. Okay. Surprise, James. Well, that was surprising. You say as he turned in his chair to face you as he placed his book down again. Oh, your name. What a surprise indeed, James said, smiling as you retracted your hands from his shoulders. Oh, that's fucking creepy. Came to see you since I finished my English lecture early, you tell him as he laughed lightly. Thank you so much, your name. Wait, how did you find me here? James questioned as he saw you standing there. Oh, I was going in here to grab a book for the library, and after I got it, I turned around and saw you at a nearby table. So I decided to surprise you, just like I did. You say, as you saw his cheeks glow with a small blush. Motherfucker, you think I blush? You think I feel any emotion other than sorrow? Well, thank you, your name. I really appreciate you doing that for me. Now, do you want to sit with me? No, I'm practicing. You're practicing your Spanish, James. This is why you didn't get it first, you stupid cunt. Stop talking to people. You cunt. Do your fucking work. You shoveled the chair closer to the library desk and lay your English revision book there half opened. You look... Okay, that's kind of mad. Okay, alright, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. When I went to uni, I had a girlfriend. Do you want to know what she studied? She studied English. My ex studied English. Now this is either coincidence or this is someone that knows that. And this was before I made YouTube videos. No, she didn't read this. I'm also not allowed to talk about her. She told me I'm not allowed to talk about her. Oh, that's the... James, okay, James, you realize the library will be closed in 5, right? You say as you seem clearly zoned out and not closing his Spanish revision book. He snapped out of his trance and focused his gaze on your features. You think that's what people do when they find someone attractive and someone stops them from doing something? You just go like, nice. Oh, guess you're right. Well, let me just pack my stuff away first and then we can go get ice cream. Okay. James said, his tone excited as you just squealed in delight. Thank you so much, James. You say, what is this? What is this fucking dom sub fucking thing? Like, if someone giving you light attention and going for ice cream with you should not make you feel giddy. You waited patiently for him to get his stuff in order, and when he slung it on his shoulders, you saw the librarian ushering all the students out. And was just going to tell you to leave also. Your name, James. You have to leave the library now. It's closed for the day. Lectures are over now. James turned his head to the librarian and nodded. Yeah, we were just leaving. Just had to get all of our stuff in order first. The librarian acknowledged James before you walked out with him following behind. As you attempted to open the heavy door, which proved to be difficult until James came to your aid. Need a hand? Oh. Oh. Need a hand? You need a hand? You need a hand with the door? Yes, please, you stutter, feeling your body tingle from
James, I'm so serious this is coming from a former fanfic reader. Self-insert is literally the bottom of the barrel. Also live journal and AO3 is top tier, fight me.
They stand by those comments so much, they've donated anonymously. With that signal, James moved past you and heaved the door open and held it for you as you looked at him and smiled widely. Why, thank you, James. No problem, your name. Now let's get that ice cream. Okay, let's get to the next part. Okay, should we just cut to the good shit? What? Okay, what's this? Once you're out of the library, James walked on and followed your lead until he was walking alongside you. Your hips brushing against him. Motherfucker, your hips. Your hips brushing... What are we? Fucking Shakira? What it... So what's the deal on this ice cream place then? James asked you as you turned to him and laughed lightly. It's really good. I've been a few times and it fills the purpose of cooling you down. Let me say that. And the different flavors are so refreshing. Average ice cream joint. Like, come on. You tell him as you see his face light up just by hearing those. You really, yeah, you think I'm that fat that you could just describe ice cream to me and I'll get hungry? Right, I'm going to order some ice cream actually. That has parched me slightly. Hold on. I'm just gonna... Alright, yeah. Got some ice cream. Sounds great. I was asking because I wanted some places to go since I just moved here. Not true. And I want to enjoy some good old England. Who had just moved to the country would say good old England? Good old England. Ah, yes, that English language that I just don't know. Good old England. James joked, nudging your arm, which made you blush slightly. So Switzerland hadn't got places like that then? Or were they just low maintenance? You questioned him, not wanting to offend him in any way. Good. Wait, what are the comments here? So these are the comments. He lived in Switzerland for 1 year. Okay, you guys are just adding this in now, so... like, there's not much point to this. Good old England. Someone said, wow, I've got a woman boner. Well, to be honest, there was this really good place that had Toblerone flavoured ice cream. Come on! Just because Toblerone's from Switzerland doesn't mean that's all they eat. God, that was actually one of the good memories of that place. James said his face glazed with a mild bliss from reminiscing. Glazed is just a difficult word to use for a face. That sounds so good. Makes me want some of that now, James. Why did you have to make me hungry just thinking about it? You say, punching him on the arm as he smiled like an idiot. Don't punch me. Well, we are getting ice cream, aren't we? So you won't need to be hungry much longer. As you both walked around the corner and your face lit up. Here it is. Trust me, you won't regret this, James. It's the best place in London, you say, your voice high and excited as he smiled at your serotonin surge. Serotonin surge? That sounds like a fucking, a Pokemon villain. You walked forward in the parlour, dragging James in with you as you walked inside the quietened ice cream shop. Everyone was like, oh, James Marriott's here. Seems pretty quiet today. Should we get ice cream to go or maybe eat it outside? The weather's pretty humid, you suggest, as you both walked up to the counter and turned to James. Let's eat it outside. Gives us time to bask in the sunny weather. James agreed as he smiled back before looking at the flavours. Then we basically choose the flavours here, I think. So, mint and vanilla. Right, yep, cool. Oh, chocolate dip cones? Hell yeah, I'll take a chocolate dip cone. Makes it more interesting. Why am I being wrong? Declined. We'll take a regular cone for the mint and a chocolate dip one for the vanilla cone. Thanks again, James said this time as you just rolled your eyes jokingly. Wait, which one did I get? Oh yeah, to be honest, I do get a vanilla ice cream. They got this right. 4 minutes left? What does it mean 4 minutes left? Holy shit. Okay. Alright, we're gonna make our way through this. No problem, I'll get those to you shortly. Do you want to wait here or get seated inside? Well, we were actually thinking of going out to eat, so we will wait here, you say as you feel James shuffle closer to you, which made you blush again. Alright, so we get ice cream and shit. There's a really long description. Once he got it, he placed it firmly into the cone so that it wouldn't melt or drip down. Good ice cream placement, right, guys? At your pace of reading. I'm reading it out, you dickhead! He picked the cooled cone up and did the same process and used a clean scoop to grab a fresh ball of vanilla and place it in the cone.
You should read Dead of Night by Night Vision.
I'm trying!
You would not read its smiley face.
You should read Dead of Night by Night Vision. They said you would not read it. Dead of Night by Night Vision. Where is it? Link it. Here you go. Sorry for the long wait. Oh my god. Why are they talking about a fucking liquid nitrogen machine? What is the point of this? Is this like a fucking ice cream fan fiction? Okay. Oh, look, here's one under the umbrella. It might save our ice creams for a bit, James told you, as you turned to him and saw the spot he was pointing at. Yeah, let's go there, you say this. Following James's lead as he got over there and sat down at one chair and you sat at the opposite one. And then you guys start... Oh, okay, I get it now. Let's eat this then, James said, lifting his cone up and started licking the sweet vanilla flavour and smiling as he did so. That's mad. Why are you describing eating ice cream like this? Alright, I'm gonna act it out. Because you wanted so much. So that I've got the ice cream. I lift the cone up and I start licking the sweet vanilla flavour. Wait, I was doing this. Okay. Sorry. Once you'd finally licked down to the remains of the ice cream, you bit into the freshly made cone that made a crunch noise as you looked up to James, still eating his. You're such a slow coach, James. I've nearly finished mine, and you're still at the vanilla part, you giggle as you saw him look up at you finishing the cone. Alright, we had ice cream, and it was good. This is actually really good. God, we should come out more often, James said as he bit down on the ice cream, making you cringe at how he could withstand the cold. Yeah, I'm so rough and tough. You noticed that when he'd finished it off, you saw his nose had a drop of vanilla on it, which made you smile. Hey, James, you got something on your nose. I think it's the ice cream, you laugh as he turned to you and wiped it off with a clean hand as he smiled. Must have got a bit excited while indulging in this British goodness. He chuckled. Ice cream's not British. Just as you were going to reply, your phone rang as you pulled it out from your pocket to see your friend calling you. All right, cool. All right. So then they move away. Hello, he spoke into your phone speaker as your friend hummed in an understanding manner before speaking to you again. The Swiss guy. I'm not Swiss. I was born there. Yeah, who else is named James that we know? You laugh as you heard her laugh too. I'll be coming back in around 10 minutes. The place isn't as far as you assume, you say as you hear noise from your friend's end. Okay, cool. So then we meet up tomorrow. Okay, what's this? Maybe we could meet up tomorrow. It's the weekend, that is. If you would like to, James asks as you look up at his hazel gaze. Getting lost in his eyes. That's so valid, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Right? Yeah. Motherfucker, I wouldn't be surprised if I got drunk and wrote this like a year ago. It's the kind of thing I'd write. Alright, so then it's kind of, they're talking around here, is it a day or what? We're just gonna go towards we're gonna find the bit where it's the next part. Okay, so here they're talking to the friend. Oh, it seems like he might like you. I mean, it's kind of obvious from that gesture she teased as you step forward into your flat. What's the comment? Nothing. Is that there's comments here? Okay. Yeah, James is a pretty good guy, you know. Said he wants to see me tomorrow, so I accepted, you say, as you feel your stomach heat up. What does that mean? Stomach, guys, define? What does stomach heating up mean? What is butterflies? Stomach heating up? What, are you gonna vore me? Are you gonna eat me? I'm getting yummy. I'm getting hungry. A craving that only James will satisfy. Right, let's move on. Okay, so I'm trying to find the next bit. Okay, so... Oh. Alright, then they go to bed, and there's this weird paragraph here. You definitely couldn't wait to see James again. He was the reason why you'd grin from ear to ear. He was the blush that would coat your face like makeup. As soon as those thoughts controlled your brain, your body would soften, and you would feel as if James was beside you, hugging you softly, in his grip, which would make you feel even more comfortable to be in your bedroom. Oh. Needless to say, you had the best sleep you had in a long time, and it was all from James's charm. This is why people watch my content. Because they're just like, turn away now? What happens next? Why turn away now? Okay, so they wake up and they're seeing me today. Okay. Okay, so they're getting up, whatever. Well, I have to get ready for James, don't I? I couldn't go like that, so I had to. Or you talk about him. It's so cute, your name. Come on and have some breakfast. Okay, so you have some breakfast. Blah, blah, blah. Where am I? Let's go to the good bit. So what's this? Mate. Your friend just laughed at your little comment before you shipped it past her and said your goodbyes. See you, mate. Hope it goes well. See you, mate. See you, mate. Later, mate. Just then your phone buzzed, which you grabbed immediately to see a notification from James. Hey, your name? Check around the corner real quick. Check around the corner? What for? You pondered as he set off, and then around the corner, like James had told you to in the message. Just when you turned, you saw something that made you squeal with utter happiness and excitement. It was James, standing there, and when he caught a glimpse of you, his face lit up even more. Let's keep going. You ran up to him as he chuckled. This is the last chapter, guys. We made it almost to the end of this one. Alright? You ran up to him as he chuckled softly, wrapping you in a tight, warm embrace. Tight, warm embrace. That no one should describe a hug as tight and warm. You look absolutely stunning, I mean this, my God, James spoke, his eyes taking in your body from bottom to top before looking into your gleaming eyes. Come on, man. I'm better than this. I don't just meet up with someone, right? I go like, hey. Hi, how's it going? That's not how I greet people. This isn't the last chapter. What? You giggled before feeling a blush tingle on your cheeks from his compliment. Thanks, James. You don't actually look too bad to yourself either. Well, thanks. You look actually cute too. This is weird. You said a stutter in your throat making you say the line. Ah, cheers. I appreciate that. Now should we get going? Yeah, we should. Come on then. You replied, taking him by the wrist and pulling him to where you were as you shifted slightly forward. Right, we'd start walking somewhere. But we don't know where yet. James stopped when he heard you and spoke softly. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing, okay? Trust me. You heard how his voice was calmed and decided to let James take you to wherever he thought was a good time. Man, this is getting sus. This is getting weird. So James's mysterious way of wording your so-called outing, you continued to walk on, James's arms brushing against yours, and when he finally got to his desired spot, he stopped dead. Alright, here we are, James spoke as you turned to look at the place he stopped at, and when you saw the petite cafe, you felt your heart melt. Oh, James, this is so nice. It's making me desperate for a sweet coffee. Now, you say as James could see the sparkle in your eyes. James slapped you and said, no sugar in the coffees, because sugar coffee is for losers. Well, let's go in then, shall we? He asked, gently intertwining his hand with yours as you both entered the coffee shop. The fresh and bitter... Thank you for the 5 subs.
Thanks for the sub.
I'm not turning back. We're getting to the end of this. So we go and get coffee. So what is this? We get ice cream, we get coffee. I'll just take a caramel frappe. I'd leave! I'd fuck... A vanilla frappe! Alright, I'm offended. Not by any of this, but by the fact that they think my coffee order... is a vanilla frappe! Iced Americano. Any of you weird boys start writing shit. Iced Americano. No sugar, no milk. Iced Americano. Alright, so we sit opposite each other. A shy... James said... Okay, you go do that and I'll order for the both of us, James said, a smile on his face which brought out a shine in his hazel eyes. Do you see it? Do you see the shine? You know my eyes have got gold flecks in them. That's not being written about enough. You didn't want James to pay for your drink, so you rummaged for purse and pulled out a group of coins and change before rushing out your seat and going up to James, who was through mid-order before you. Oh, your name, what's up? I saw you jump out of your seat and I want to make sure you're okay. Yeah, I am. Just want to give you this. And then you gave me change. James didn't speak for a minute and pushed your extended reach away. Psh! Declining your offer. No, I'm paying for both of us. Don't you dare say otherwise, okay? James spoke in a whisper to you. Ugh, that's weird. Like, if anyone wants to pay for me, fucking do it. I don't care. You guys buy me coffees all the time. You know what I mean? Thank you, Hoover, for the Prime. Poison Dart Frog, Ghost, Kawango, Ayan. James, this is 40 fucking minutes long. This will be the entire stream. No, I'm getting through it, man. Okay, vanilla frappe. We'll just get over it. You look at his tall figure and his brief hand gestures as he continued to converse the cashier before you set your lower half on the chair, altering it so it was close to the table. You just repositioned your phone in your grip. Okay, and you were looking at Twitter and Instagram. Who knew Instagram could be so boring? Jesus Christ, you grumbled, as you finally decided to look up from your phone screen and saw James out of the corner of your eye with your 2 cold beverages in both hands. Okay, so we drink coffee, I guess? Yeah, this just looks like I'm... James joked about his split Swiss-British nationality. Guys! Get it right! I'm not... There is no split nationality here. I don't speak fucking French. I don't speak fucking German. You felt your face tingle as a slight blush tinted your... Okay, wait. I even asked the guy to give you extra caramel drizzle because I remembered it was your favourite flavour. You felt your face tingle as a slight blush tinted your cheeks as you squirmed a little in your seat. What the fuck? It's just caramel. I just said, can you add a bit of caramel? Why are you squirming at the thought of me giving you a bit of caramel? You loved how James actually understood you, not like other guys. But I don't understand you. This is the first conversation I've ever had in English. But then they just talk about football or rugby or anything that they were interested in. Motherfucker, we would be talking about chess. Thank you, that was really sweet, James. You stutter out, feeling your stomach swirl with love. That easily? You're in love at this point. I've just bought you a coffee. How many parts are there? To be continued. Okay, this is the final chapter, guys. We made it. Of course, you accept sucking a little more of your sweet drink. Anything for you, he spoke, his tone lower than intended, which made it seem more flirty than first anticipated, but you felt your stomach flutter. Anything for you. You then decided to continue drinking your caramel-infused drink, feeling the sweetness cover your pink-tinted lips. This is so... Why? Why are you describing it like this? Oh, I hate it. You loved the flavor as caramel was sweet and salty. The perfect balance of taste for your palate. Okay, well, at least they have good taste analysis. Okay. Oh, I've been good. My friend just keeps pestering me about how I keep talking about you to her. It's funny, really. It's like she thinks we're dating. You spoke honestly, rolling your eyes at the end. James saw your reaction when you said that and felt his heart sink in his chest. No, it didn't. You are making that up. Yeah, how funny is that? I mean, we're totally not dating, so I don't know why she perceives us like that. That's absurd. Obvious sad undertone. God, you think you're the protagonist. I love it. But anyway, we've both been good. We've got to say college is one difficult feat. I mean, I can't even get to class in time unless a friend guides me there. I won't be present, you then joked, but then laying your head on your hand, looking over at James still. Well, the college is definitely a big place, and I thought I was the one struggling to get around since I have never been in England before. I am, at this point, they've said I'm 18 years old. I've never been in England. How are you writing a love story about me and you think that I was literally born yesterday? You know what I mean? That's very true on your end, but by the look of things, I can tell you really like being here. Maybe I helped you come out of your shell a little too, you told him before you finished off your drink. As you saw the last bit of cream sit at the bottom of the top. Okay, bottom of the cup even. Why is that relevant? A bit of cream. Why is the cream relevant at this point? Okay. So there's basically what happens here is James here thinks he's been friend-zoned. But when he said the friend part, he felt like daggers had pierced his heart. He wished he could have someone like you in his life, his future. But that was just a dream he'd have, a fantasy. Guys, do you really think I'm not... Do you really think I'm that lonely? Do you think I'm just never gonna find anyone, ever? Is that what... Yeah. Yes. Okay. Oh, we better get going. I have one more surprise for you, James spoke, finishing the last of his drink off and rubbing his mouth that had the stickiness of the frappe on his partially chapped lips. My lips are moist as hell. What do you mean? My lips are like, I don't... Look at these lips. Do you think these lips are... Do you think these lips are chapped? They're not. I'm frowning. They're not chapped! My lips aren't chapped. I've got lovely, voluptuous lips. You looked up to James's lanky... Yeah, not lanky. With his arms bent slightly, still with a happiness in his aura that all seemed forced. You giggled slightly at the slightly elongated eye contact before you broke it and got up off your own chair and tucked it in so the legs were right under the table. Right, now that's over, we should get going. It'll be nightfall soon. Okay, we start walking. Next surprise. Okay, we're going to another James surprise. Okay, I'm coming, James. You say as you then follow James's lead as you saw a small smile on his lips, even in the dust like, yeah, I would laugh at that. But you ended up walking with James for around another 20 minutes, and then you saw James take a stop just outside a set of gates. You look confused in this until you look forward at the park that lay in front of you. But James, isn't this just a park? It may just be a park, but trust me, I definitely have one more trick up my sleeve to make it memorable for the both of us, James spoke. So you did follow and watch as the sun bled into nightfall more, with the last part of orange sun glare fading into asphalt. James soon found a spot on the darkened grass as he went over to it, while encouraging you to go with him. You then felt a laugh come from your mouth as you skipped over to where he stood, and then sat down like he did, the blades of grass tickling your clothed thighs. What? I know they're clothed. Like, you wouldn't just be, like, naked in a park, would you? James then sighed happily, looking up at the stars, which made you look up also at the sky that was dotted with specks of bright light. Okay, we're stargazing. This is what you wanted for your second gift to me, he said in a breathless tone, still in awe at the lengths James went to for your outing. Have you ever been to London? This is how you know this motherfucker has never been to London. You think you can see stars in London? No. I love coming here because this park is a nice place to come when you want to calm down. Okay. The stars are so beautiful tonight, you agreed, laying your head on his shoulder a little and breathing out, just like you. Wow. Okay. James shifted, and that's what made you move your head off of his shoulder, and then he stood up in front of you, but he was offering his hand. You seemed perplexed, but then you took his hand as he helped you up. He took a breath in before placing his hands... Okay, here we go. Oh, God, here we go. All right, guys. Everyone hold hands. This is... We're doing it. Everyone hold hands. Okay, I'm gonna need if you have any James Marriott viewers in your general vicinity, this is where I would like you to just hold hands. We're gonna get through this, guys. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. All of a sudden, James soon found confidence and then leaned in until his lips made contact with yours as he kissed you. You felt all of the butterflies flutter in your stomach as your body... Oh, I hate it. I literally... I despise this. As your body went all tingly with infatuation. His hand slowly moved up your curves as you continued to deepen the kiss. He then pulled away, retracting his grip on your waist and looking at you with now a slight awkwardness as he rubbed his neck. The moonlight shone on your torsos, outlining you. This is what I wanted to tell you. I had feelings for you ever since we became best friends, but I never felt the time was right to say, so I just let my feelings unwind. I love you, Ash, and I want you... I'm fucking with you. James, I loved you too. Yeah, he'd never say that. I just never wanted you to know either, so I always kept my feelings subtle, but now I guess we don't need to now, you said, gripping his hand and smiling widely. Love you, James. I love you so... After one kiss, you're dropping the L-bar after one kiss? You spoke in a coy tone before you then decided to make a departure. I love you too, your name. I always will. Text me tomorrow, James queried. Of course I will, my new boyfriend. Is this a Wilbur Soot reference in my own fan fiction? You chuckled before he then soon made his own departure into the night. You then saw him go out and you took the opposite way out with your feelings finally satisfied and filled. Christ, we did it. We got through it. We got through it. We got through it. Everyone, we got through it. That could have been worse. Am I wrong? That could have been worse. Now let's read another one. Okay. James, you and James are stuck in lockdown. You get injured and James has to take care of you. Okay. I hummed and turned off the shower. I stepped out of the bath but lost my footing and slipped. I fell back, hit the back of my head, then everything went black. You've died. What's happened here is you've died. Loki is thanking for the 100 bits. Burn cheese it, thank you. Ditzy Blonde. I hummed and turned off the shower. I stepped out of the bath but lost my footing and slipped. I fell back. Everything went black. Okay. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I heard from the side of me and felt myself being lifted up. I had a massive pain in my arm, but I ignored it and started opening my eyes. I was being carried into mine and James's bedroom. Oh, we skipped so much subtext. Okay, clearly you're in a coma, dude. Like, clearly the fall killed you. Because, when? James put me down gently. What, like a dog? And looked at me very worriedly. Fuck, I mumbled and frowned because of the pain in my head. I turned my head to see my arm way longer than it usually is, which is undoubtedly a dislocated shoulder. James, I started breathing heavily and my mouth went dry. I couldn't breathe properly. Fuck, your name, calm down, look at me. James sat me up and made sure to be careful with my arm. You're okay, just breathe, he said soothingly. I breathed in and out slowly to calm myself. After I was okay, James kissed my forehead. I'll be back in a second. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous?
I'll be back in a second. Gorgeous. Oh.
Gorgeous, motherfucker. You think I would ever use the word gorgeous? No. No. Would not use that word. Ever. Alright? Ever. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look here. He ran downstairs and I took another look at my arm and groaned. Okay. James came back up and held his hand out to help me stand up. Okay, so I called 111 and they said I can pop it back in, but you have to trust me. What do you mean I can pop? I've never popped in a fucking dislocated shoulder. Do I look like a doctor? He said and looked me in the eyes. Of course I trusted him, but I knew this was going to kill. Go ahead. He held out his other arm for me to squeeze so the pain wouldn't be as bad. He grabbed my wrist and shoved it upwards, and we both heard a crack. This is disgusting. I dug my nails into his arm and yelled, fuck. I sat back on the bed and James sat next to me. Are you okay? Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
He put his arm around me but was careful around the shoulder. I've obviously been better. Thank you for helping. We should have gone to the hospital. I rested my head on his shoulder and sighed. Yeah, well, you should get some rest. Make sure not to move too quick. He got up off the bed and moved the quilt so I could get in. I crawled in and smiled at him. Thank you so much. Gorgeous. God, you love this word. There are more words in the dictionary. I said quietly, and James smiled, kissed me, and then left so I could go to sleep. Well, at least you didn't die. Gorgeous. Gorgeous! Gorgeous! Oh, I wish I could gorge on you. Gorgeous! Why is the mic so squeaky? I don't know what you mean. I don't think this is squeaking at all. What's next? Sold to a streamer. Oh, it's a fucking joke one. Your name gets sold to James Marriott to pay for her mum's crippling addiction to gifting subs. She could no longer gift subs, so she gifted her child. Alright, so the idea here is... Okay, so this is Scorlot. Because Scorlot's no longer Matt Gavin. Matt Gavin. Matt Gavin. Everyone, Matt Gavin. Okay. Laura, are there any awful ones? Like, I'm talking awful. Do we have any awful ones? Because I'm thinking... Let's cap this off with something awful. I will read each part before I put it up. Can I read smut on stream? What are we saying, Millie? Hold on. Headmon Millie will make the decision. On Millie's head. On Millie's head be it. No. But like... Maybe? No. Okay, we can't. Well... It's a shame. There's one here about me adopting someone. James X Mummy Pig. What? Oh, it's a fake one again. Guys! James Marriott, a man from the UK, has been looking for love. No one wanted him, so he gave up. Okay, thanks, guys. It's her. He fell in love immediately, and it's Mummy Pig. Why have you put that over Otto? I do love my cat, but come on, man. Not that much. Not Mummy Pig amounts. Okay, I'm noticing here, this is about Mummy Pig.
Oh god no, James, I swear not all fanfiction is like this. You gotta believe me, James, please.
Again, another anonymous. James put his phone down. Wow, she's so nice. I think I'm in love with her. He lays down on his couch, fantasizing about how their kids would look. With a pig? With a pig! I sat down and I went, oh, I can't wait for my little piggy kids. He's never met a woman like this, so pretty, nice, smart, and oh so sexy. It is a pig. Right, I'm searching up James Marriott on Wattpad. I will die on this hill. Repulsion? There's one called Repulsion? Okay, have you read this one? Mel, has this one been read? It's called, Repulsion. Go to AO3. Fuck it, we'll go to AO3. AO3. Archive of our own, James Marriott. Right, we'll do it. Gullible Vampire. The History of the Dream SMP. What do you mean, what do you mean... There's one that's about car lights. I wonder what car lights is about. Hello, Lexi. Is this real life? Is this actually happening? What do you mean? AO3? Okay, hold on. Okay, you know what? We'll do this Dream SMP one. Fuck it. A long, long time ago in an SMP far, far away, there lived an average man. Great. Thanks, guys. Named James Marriott. He didn't have many friends. Those who did have mostly bothered him. Loads of, oh, James, I'm going to walk into your room and say absolutely nothing. Ain't that funny? And you're a strange man, James. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. All this harassment may have been worth it if it made him relevant or famous, but his friends instead cut him out of their little fame circle and raising his... What is this? You might think he was a rumor, an urban legend of sorts, but he was a real person, a real figure. He always was there. You just never noticed. I read this one. It has a choice joke in the 3rd chapter. Don't go past the 2nd chapter. Okay. You might think he was a rumor. Yeah. Or James Marriott is on the Dream SMP. He always has been. Or James Marriott the idiot complained on his reading breakup messages stream about not having enough fan fiction written about him. So here is a James Marriott-centric fic. I hope he is happy now. Okay. Should we do it? Let me tell you a story. Oh, I'll be honest. This is hurting my eyes, guys. This is hurting my eyes. I don't know if I want to read this. Check the tags. They're there for a reason. Okay, I'll read the tags. All right, let's read the tags. Dream SMP video blogging role play, right? James Marriott and Tommy Innit. James Marriott and Wilbur, no romantic relation. Okay. James Marriott, Wilbur, Ash Kabosu. Wait, he's a character that's so cool. Dream SMP Ensemble, Tommy Innit, Toby Smith Tubbo, Alex's Quackity Ghostber, Nikki Nihachu Rambu. James Marriott has no predetermined additional tags. Really? That's so sad. Let's make some up then. James Marriott centric. James Marriott is jealous of... We love Ash. James Marriott is not a girl boss. Raccoon Tommy Innit. Canon complaint-ish. Sad James Marriott. James is just not important enough to exist anywhere. Fine. Fine. I don't want to do this anymore. Honestly,
as well.
Honestly, I feel a little let down, chat. I thought I was going to come on here and read some weird shit. But apparently I'm not a girl boss, and I'm not important enough to have fanfiction written about me. And that's fine. It doesn't affect me. Changes nothing. Absolutely okay with it. A-okay with it. We're rating Arxel. You read a singular fiction for 30 minutes, and you're getting banned. Loser. Plus ratio. Plus you fell off. Guys, I will maybe do this again. Perhaps. I'll be honest, guys, I'm too tired to continue. I want 3,000 motherfuckers in this raid. You do this again on Mon Me. Okay, Laura, understood. Have a good evening. I will try. After reading this, I feel sad. Final stream before the gigs is on Thursday. Also, just going to be completely honest, I'm probably taking Monday to Friday next week off because I'm so overworked at the moment. Like, I've forgotten to upload YouTube videos for like the last 4 days because I'm always thinking about shit. So I will probably take a few days off next week after the gigs. If I see you there, I can't wait. But yeah, boys, I'm fucking exhausted. So I do need a few days to just sleep. I'm not high, no. But yeah, this is just tiredness. Alright, boys. I'm James Marriott. You've been bloody entertained. Go say hi to Arxel for me. Lots of love. Catch you later. Bye-bye.